started. All right, here's what we're working with today. Well, this is where we left off. My workshop's a little bit of a mess here. Today felt so long. Does the music sound okay or is it too loud? Let me know. So we're here today as a part of the Lady Arcader's raid train. We'll get a raid in about an hour, but I wanted to kind of get started on this because I only have like 2 streams left to finish this costume before Emerald City Comic Con. So, Movie Trav, happy Valentine's Day! I wore some white and red. I feel like that was like Valentine's Day-esque today. Did y'all do anything for Valentine's Day? All right, we're gonna move this out of the way. We're gonna start cutting a sleeve out. That's what we're gonna do. That's the crop top. Long sleeve crop top. Oh yeah. Where did I put my sleeve? That's the regular crop top. Okay, first things first, find the latex sleeve pattern. Day's going pretty good, Movie Trav. Ryan got me this cute necklace. It's very sweet. It's like a heart and a cheerleader, and it says, "She believed she could, latex. So she did." So it's really cute. Jade, welcome in. Okay, where did I put that sleeve? Oh, here it is. Latex sleeve. So I didn't cut the sleeves out yet, I don't think. Amazing gift. Yeah, and then I got this huge heart-shaped box of chocolates. Huge. It's my only requirement from him because he always says I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. So I was like, well, just get me chocolate. But then this year he got me a necklace too, so I thought that was really sweet. Alright, we got black latex. We gotta make 2 sleeves. Oh yeah, I've already been eating the chocolates. Been eating the chocolates all day. Yeah, crafting stream today, Jade. How are you doing? How's y'all's Valentine's Day? Anything good, bad? Good feelings, bad feelings? Tell me about it. Good feelings, bad feelings, don't care. All of the above. Okay. This is what we're working with. Had rainbow cake? Oh my god, I want rainbow cake. I love a good rainbow cake. Latex. Hey Dizzy, how's it going? Alright. Latex sleeves, here we go. Latex. Tender, all right. Good. I'm doing pretty good. Having a pretty good Valentine's Day, honestly. Work wasn't too crazy, a little meeting heavy. But still less meetings than yesterday, let me tell you. Yesterday I had meetings. I had work meetings. I had interviews. I had cheer meetings. And then I had therapy as well. So I just like had, yesterday was all meetings. You don't do the whole V-Day thing, never have, Bob? Hey, to each their own, you know? Live your life. Live your best life. What about you, Dizzy? Do anything fun for V-Day? And Movie Trav, did you do anything fun? Pretty chill, relax. I'm solo, so nothing big. Hey, even when I'm solo, I'm usually kind of all about V-Day. Growing up, I used to give poems and chocolate and flowers to my crushes and my friends. Latex. All that stuff. Hey, TLBG, welcome in. Got done coding stuff. Cool. What are you coding? Just went to work. Probably do something on the weekend. Okay. Legit. I know Ryan was like, you want to do something? And I was like, I have the raid train tonight. So if you want to do something after 7, sure. So we might watch a movie tonight after this is done. So basically tonight we're doing some latex and then we're raiding over to the next person in the train. And then I'll be done for the night. So might watch a movie at that point. We'll see. Dummy website for testing. Cool. What are you testing? All right, there's a sleeve. Need one more sleeve. Test to see how hyperlinks and tabs work. Oh, you're learning HTML. Cool. Good for you, TLBG. It's good stuff to know. It's good stuff to know nowadays. Even with all the WYSIWYG stuff out there. I don't know, as a coder, I still like to know how the inner workings work. I remember as a kid, I was really into computers, but I didn't understand how the hardware worked, and that really bugged me. And so I used to read books on how, what was inside the computer and how they all worked. And none of the books in school really explained enough of it for me. So it wasn't until college till I really understood, oh, circuits, logic gates, how this all kind of works. Putting networking are two of the three pillars of hacking. It's true. It's true. And cybersecurity, yeah. Need to be a friend with you then. I'm going to study cybersecurity. Hey, there you go. TLVG. Dizzy Reaper. Yeah, I didn't study cybersecurity, but I do write. I'm a developer. Yeah, definitely makes the big bucks. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. The same stuff you have to learn to be a hacker is the same stuff you have to learn to be in cybersecurity, because you're like working against each other. It's kind of cat and mouse kind of stuff. Oh, Yoshi's doing cybersecurity? How's she doing, Jen? And how are you doing? Are you and Ono doing anything fun for Valentine's Day? Coding, networking, learning about OS, vital things. Yeah, totally. She's good. We hung out today at the skating rink. Oh, cool. I'm assuming roller skating, but was it roller or ice skating? Oh, Ono's getting the Security Plus? Nice. I have an A+ certification, but I got it like back in the 90s. Yeah, either the 90s or the 2000s, so... So it's been a while. Cool. That is our sleeves, man.
Latex.
That's our sleeves. Go Manish, call me, beat me if you want to reach me. When you want a latex, it's okay. Classic. What's the sitch? I'm gonna have to get all the one-liners out for Comic-Con. Roller, we sat and talked books while our kids skated. Oh, okay, cute. I didn't know Yoshi had kids too. We'll go back to school and update higher certification. Plans to contribute on the war against scammers. Oh, cool, TLE. It's a noble cause, you know? Freaking noble cause. Alright. 2 sleeves cut out. Oh, I hope she's doing well, Jen.
Latex.
Miso, how's it going? Welcome in. So yeah, my little, y'all can check out my little Valentine's. They have like some random silly Valentine's sayings. So. I fight. How's it going? Love that sound alert. Yeah, tell her I say hi, Jen. Tell her I say hi. All right, I'm trying to like manage the chat a little bit. I've got my iPad here. That's right. Get your latex. Get your daily ethers. Happy Valentine's Day, y'all. Yeah, get your Valentines. Your special Valentines. There's like a couple it'll cycle through. Let's cut off some pieces in here. We've been book clubbing, reading the same books. Oh, good, good. I know at work we often have like book club and stuff, and I'm just like, I just don't have time to. I don't make time to read. That's what it is. I don't make time to read. I have a lot of other stuff I want to do. Okay, so this is still a pretty good, valid piece of latex. There it is. Yeah, I think it cycles through different sayings and different covers. Yeah, that's the funny one. Alentine's A. Hey, thanks for the follow. We have anonymous follows, but feel free to say hello. Happy Valentine's Day. Your current hyperfixation? Hey, it's good. You know me, like speedrunning is still almost a year in. Speedrunning is still my hyperfixation. But that is bound to change over time. I used to belong to a horror book club on Facebook, really? Okay, we got sleeves. Oh yeah, I didn't turn this light on. You would read horror books, Movie Trav. Your favorite series is RE. Reading fantasy, have I been mixing in others? Oh, cool. What kind of fantasy? And let me know if the music's too loud. Ryan's been reading a lot of fantasy that is like a person is like transported into a video game kind of fantasy. Okay, I'm gonna open the window, turn the fan on. So we're about to get toxic. Been reading fantasy, but tender been mixing in others. You read a lot of Stephen King, Movie Trav? Fourth Wing series, now we're on Throne of Glass. Okay, I don't know. Oh, Dragon's Fae, cool. Okay. I'm almost done reading through the Wheel of Time series again. Because I read it through over a decade. And so I decided I need to reread the whole thing, but faster. And so over the last year, I've finally read through almost all of it now. I read a book based on Love Raft and the Shadow of Innsmouth, Winter Tide. Okay. What kind of stuff is that, Goat Manish? I have Holly on my shelf in the Institute. The Institute? I'm excited for. There's so many books, y'all. And what's funny is like reading is so good too, especially as an author, because it gives you ideas and it gets you pumped for writing. It's kind of interesting. Oh, Stephen King books. Okay. All right. This. Turn the fan on. And you know the drill. We got to glue. Lovecraft, it's horror, but like cosmic horror? Like space or something? Should I do this on the inside? Let's do this on the inside. You like reading thriller and science fiction too? Okay, cool. Eldritch monstrosities from beyond the edge of reality. Oh no! Like Cthulhu? Okay, okay. Oh, you love the Lovecraft books? So, y'all, I'm leaving for the Philippines on Friday and I have to do a 10-hour flight. My first ever. I've never had a flight that long before. And so I was thinking I might like work on my book. It's like I'm stuck in an area for like 10 hours. I might as well work on my book. So that's what I'm thinking. Pojo, how's it going? Thanks for the good luck with the latexing. We'll have a little raid train joining us from the Lady Arcaders crew in about 40 minutes. Yeah, I know, long flights. Oh yeah, I love that emote. HBO Lovecraft was amazing. Okay, maybe I'll have to check that out. Was that Lovecraft Country? Although I don't like horror. Horror scares. Horror will give me nightmares. So, Pojo, how's your Valentine's Day? Happy Valentine's Day. Grab a Valentine Day. Grab a Valentine from the channel points. Latex. All you need is love, but a little chocolate now and then doesn't hurt. Exactly. So yeah, we're here as part of a raid train. The raid will be showing up in just a bit. I just wanted to get a head start on the latex. Can walk around a little bit on the flight to stretch your legs. Yeah, I'll probably want to do that. Yeah. Oh no, Jen got the same one. I hate when randomization doesn't work great. Dude, I don't know why Windows Update keeps bugging me. It asked for my hours. I told it when to like not like restart tonight. Leave it alone, buddy. It's okay. I like chocolate too. Do they? Yeah, it makes sense. I was wondering if they do that thing where they'll do the service through the cabin, but then hey Yellow, welcome in. But then they'll be like, if you want more drinks or something, come to the back or whatever. I was wondering if they're gonna do that rather than like continuously doing the service through the whole cabin like 3 or 4 times in a 10-hour flight. But yeah, what's cool about this trip to the Philippines is it's like a precursor to my big Europe trip. Although I think it's going to be a similar time flight-wise. I have to fly to London. Is that Secret of Mana? The music is based on Chrono Trigger music. I should also have a service button. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, doesn't everybody... Don't all flights have a service button? I feel like nobody uses it on domestic flights though, unless there's like an emergency or something. I would be hesitant to like, I don't know, is that a thing? Is that just a weird bias? I don't think I've seen maybe, in my lifetime, I've maybe seen like 2 or 3 people ever hit that button on purpose. Most people seem to just go back and flag something. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got an aisle seat, so this is Japan Air that I'm flying. And but yeah, I was like, 10 hours? Can start working on my book. Which I haven't touched in 6 months. So, because I was like, oh, I could do a speed run. But unfortunately, I tried doing a Chrono Cross speedrun on my Steam Deck on my last flight, and the Steam Deck ran out of battery, even with it plugged in. Like, it was plugged in to the plane, and it couldn't handle Chrono Cross for more than a couple hours. So versus I plugged it in for Chrono Trigger on the flight down to Austin, and I totally got completely through a Chrono Trigger speedrun for the flight almost, and it was still at 80%. So it's kind of interesting. Like different games, I guess will use more battery, and I was like, so I probably can't do a Dragon Quest speedrun. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know. I'm also debating if I want to bring my Switch or just the Steam Deck. It's kind of bulky in your little backpack to have two like mini consoles. Especially because my Switch, I have like the handheld ergonomic thing, and it has a case, and it just ends up being like this thick. Japan Air is pretty solid. Yeah, my first time flying internationally, except for to Mexico. And so first time Japan Air, we'll see how it goes. No, Yellow, I went to Mexico twice last year.
Are you ready for it?
I'm going to the Philippines, so I just happened to have a layover in Tokyo for 2 hours. So I won't be leaving the Tokyo airport, but it'll be my first time in Japan, if that counts. Have fun out there at Tokyo. You can get that fancy kit. Oh, okay. Would you ever travel on a plane wearing latex? I mean, I probably could. Maybe just like a top or something. I don't like wearing skirts on planes because, you know, your bare leg and potentially butt is like sitting on the seat that like a million people have sat on. I don't know. There's something about that. And so I tend to wear, like, it's the only time I like to wear pants is when I go on a plane. So I could see wearing like a latex top or something, but definitely not a cat suit. I probably wouldn't wear a cat suit on a plane. Can you imagine like sweating in a latex cat suit for 4+ hours? Not comfy. Alright, that's pretty good. Let's trim it. Let's trim it. Hey, Vienna! Welcome back. How's it going? Well, the people looking at me I don't care about.
Latex.
Nintendo's welcome in. Happy Valentine's Day, y'all. Make sure to grab your Valentine in the channel points. See what you get. Yeah, I don't really care about people looking at me. I dare say I'm used to it. My friends who are Filipino are going to the Philippines with me, and they said that everybody's going to be looking at me because I'm tall and I'm white. And in the Philippines, it's like not a thing. And so I was like, well, it is what it is. Don't need latex for that. Hey, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. We have anonymous follows, but feel free to say hello if you want. I am Nintendo's. I'm making it impossible. I'm going to wear this to Emerald City Comic Con this year. It's going to be March 1st. I think that's Friday, and I think that's the day I'm wearing it. So, why do I like latex so much? Honestly, I think it just has a unique look. It's a very shiny, special fabric that, I mean, vinyl comes close, right? But yeah, no other like fabric looks quite like latex. So it's just it's really cool. Plus, I tend to like tighter clothing in general. So yeah, so I've like been bringing latex to cosplay for almost 10 years because I like cosplay so much and I like latex, and so I like putting the two things together a bunch. So yeah, PVC looks kind of like it, but it's not quite the same. So, and I've tried sewing PVC. It's actually pretty hard to sew. So I've kind of gotten used to gluing latex instead. Okay, these sleeves look pretty good. Now the hard part. Do 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 do. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is measure. It's right here. It's just a pain to get in. Yes, exactly, Nintendo. It is kind of a pain to get in and out of. You've never worn it? Oh, but you've had PVC and leather? Cool, cool. Yeah, it is. I mean, I think in some cases you do need like some sort of powder or lubricant to get into leather and PVC too sometimes, depending on the outfit. But yeah, it's like very required for latex usually. Okay, so we're looking at about 18 inches for the hole. Hopefully that's gonna work for these sleeves. I meant to measure before I cut them out. Okay, yeah, 18 inches. Cool. Just want to make sure. All right, so the first sleeve, how are we going to do this? Violation. Nicole's here. Thanks for banning the bots, Nicole. All right, so this is the top of the sleeve. So I'm going to unzip the back. Latex. How's it going, Nicole? Happy Valentine's Day. Did you get is tomorrow your discount chocolate day? Been a while since you caught a latex stream? Yeah, we've been doing these on Wednesdays. But the last couple weeks I just had stuff going on, so it's good to get another one in here before I go on vacay. Okay, so that's what we're looking for the shoulder. And then this is going to go over the top of that. And okay, so I think I'm going to start here. And it's going to be this side. So this onto that. Spending Valentine's Day playing Final Fantasy. Just beat 4? Nice. Pixel Remaster? Or did you play the 3D version? Or the OG? When I come back in March, I want to start learning the 3D speedrun. On Tuesdays, most likely? just for something kind of new and fun. While I continue to try to grind away at Dragon Quest and Chrono Trigger. Pepper, how's it going? Oh, PR, cool. 207, yeah.
Latex.
Pepper's been saving up. Not as bad as Bob, though. Bob's like 285 MP or something. Oh, you're playing chess? Cool, cool. Alright, what's our... Oh, there it is. Here's our boss damage for the month. Matthew's at the top. Jade's number 2. Ryan Rainbow is number 3. Sass Queen is number 4. And then we got Sentient Sword. Sure everything's working. That's working. Okay, good. Okay, let's get some glue in here. Here's where we get into the scary part. If this is the part that we can really screw stuff up if we don't do it right. Uh-oh, here we go. The perk got me feeling like a freak. A real creature. Can't wait to see how this one turns out. Yeah, I'm excited about this one. What's the sitch? Can't take this? Cracking you up. Hey, thanks for feeding the lamb, Nintendos. He was eating my chocolate earlier. Freaking lamb. Look at him, looking all innocent now. Yeah, yeah, right? Although I've never seen him throw up before. He'd probably say it was a waste of good food. Been forever since you fed him? Yeah, I don't have the lamb cam up during speedruns because there's no room on the screen. So yeah, we have them up on regular gaming runs and then Latex streams. Cheers! Cheers, Pojo. Had to look what that emote was. Alright, here we sit. This is most of what Latex is waiting. And this is just half of the sleeve. No, a third of the sleeve. Yeah, Watex, exactly. More like Watex.
Latex.
Less stroke, POJ. She had to look at me. It wasn't legible. Yeah, some of the emotes I have to like get up in there and look at it. Oh, there's 4 versions of the cheers? How's it going, Brood? Welcome in. How was Mega Man today? It was today, right? I was lurking. I think it was today. Matthew, welcome in. Yeah, get your daily ethers, y'all.
Latex.
Take out the boss a bit. Mega Man! Yeah, if y'all don't know Brood, you need to check him out, actually.
Latex.
He's been speedrunning Mega Man, but he also has a Mega Man costume that he's wearing every time? Is it every time now, Brood? That's pretty freaking cool, honestly. It just adds to the whole vibe. So definitely check Brood out. Until you're done with the run, nice. Are you shooting for a world record? Like, I don't know. I'm new to speedrunning, so like, I don't know if that's always what your people are shooting for. Like, I know I'm not always shooting for a world record, but maybe that's what most people are. Oh, exactly top 50%. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Merciless? Yeah, it looked hard. I saw how many times you reset, and it just like wasn't even like a... I'm used to RPG speedruns where it's like, oh, reset, oh man, and then no, it's just like boop, boop, boop. It's just like constant, like, nope, just reset, just keep going. First 2 stages are pretty mean. I feel that. I was just thinking about, so Chrono Trigger, usually I'm not gonna know if I should reset until at least 15 minutes in, or 25 minutes in, or even 30 minutes in. And then, you know, by that, it's just like, oh, I really don't want to reset. Oh, that's how Earthbound was? Okay.
Are you ready for it?
All right, time to glue. We'll grab a Valentine in the channel points, Brood. I have a randomly generated Valentine for everybody. And then yeah, grab your daily ether, lightning the boss, all that kind of stuff. The boss, we killed the boss last stream, I think, and then resurrected him. So yeah, he's going strong again. Oh, the chocolate one. Everybody's like pulling the chocolate one for some reason. Alright, let's try to do some gluing, shall we? Okay, how are we gonna do this? I need to position this right. There you go. There's a different one. I think you're a star. Okay, let's try this. Ah. Okay. First seam of the sleeve on. Neat idea, thanks. That's my jokes and sense of humor. 'Cause you're a star. I like the one in there that's like, someone said it in your chat, I think today, Brood. It's one of the ones in there is actually happy Valentine's A. Okay. Now, it's hard to see while I'm putting it together, but it'll all make sense once it starts coming together. Okay, we're doing this on top of this. I don't like that little ripple there. Hopefully that's gonna be okay. Brood moment of truth. Number 3? Wait, they're not different, are they? They are? What? What? Very slightly. Valentine's without the V or the D. Yeah, exactly, Pojo. That's one of the Valentine's sayings in there. Number 3, my lord. Hey, Richard, welcome in. Richard on YouTube over there. Old 4chan programmer here, watching your glue, stick glue tip, take pencil, dip it in, solvent. Most of the time it will quickly release. Point 2 and curling. Yeah, I do the solvent thing. I have my little thing of solvent and I put the brush into it before and after I put glue. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Richard. Happy Valentine's Day. Matthew, you got the boss to attack again. He's giving a blowy. Which is the most legible? Like, what's legible of those emotes? Clearly, totally different images. Are you putting one over on me? They look exactly the same. Yeah, the boss is kind of angry today. That's like the second or third time he's attacked back today. Okay, we're gonna glue this shoulder next. And then the final will be the back of the sleeve. Need this. Thanks, Richard. He's jealous he's alone on Valentine's Day. I mean, technically, though, the Mazamune boss is 2. He's Mazza and Mune. And so, they kind of keep each other company, right? Doodaloo. Oh, so yesterday, while I was doing all my meetings, Pojo, I was setting up new songs for the Chrono Cross run that I can dub in. And so we're gonna do a Chrono Cross musical speedrun tomorrow. It's not completely like musical, but there's a couple bosses that I picked some fun songs for. And then I spent all this time, I'll show you in a second, on my stream deck, like making different little icons for all of them for the buttons, because there's literally like 8 songs, and when you're running and you have to like try to figure out which button to push. It's just like, it's really hard when there's no like legit different icons, so. Okay, and over here. we'll add the corner to the corner. Okay. Wearing elf ears? Yeah, so yellow, I'm an elf. If you'll notice a lot of my emotes and my setup. I'm a purple-haired elf. That's all. I'm just an elf. IRL elf. Yes, exactly. All right, take a look at this. Let's see if I can get this.
Latex.
All right, I don't know if... No, you're not going to be able to see it really from here. Oh, wait, maybe if we do zoom in. Zoom in. Look at this. I made like all these different icons. I still can't really see it that well, but... The realist, exactly. Hey, Violet Vixen, welcome in. IRL. I like that. You want to be an IRL Hobbit? Nice, yellow. Hey, why not? The elf song is gone? Oh, because I don't want to be an elf anymore, I just am? Is that why? Fancy Stream Deck, or Steam Deck. Steam Deck? Stream Deck. Yeah, I always mix those two up, because I have a Steam Deck too. Yeah, in the points. Oh, yeah, I took a bunch of them out, Jen. I started running out of space, and so I kind of kept the ones in that people used the most. But if people really want that one back, I can bring it back. Plus, that song is like part of my starting stream situation too now. I think I left So Hard in there, and there's like I think there's a Lamb one in there. Yeah, honestly, they only give you like 50 channel point things, I think. Oh boy. I'm telling you, the boss is angry today. It's Valentine's Day. Watch out. Yeah, I agree, Yellow. Why not? Do your thing. That's what I say. Do your thing. I have a code for 20 more slots. Wait, what? There's a what? There's a code? What? That's a thing? Time to use all my points. For trigger fire. Oh no, I have the trigger fire code because I do the Patreon thing. But this is for Twitch channel point redemptions. Like they only allow up to 50, and so because I don't actually use trigger fire that much anymore. I use Firebot, and so I'm not even using trigger fire. And Firebot has unlimited, but it's just that Twitch is the bottleneck. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. I wonder if they'll change that. I don't know. At some point, I kind of get it. Like, if you have too many channel point redemptions, like, people just aren't going to scroll through that. I think that's another reason I just started taking some stuff out of there. So, show a parody is in there too, though. If anybody wants to see a parody randomly, this is the stream to do it. Because we're kind of chill, hanging out, doing latex. I think I left show a parody in there anyway. And we're probably, we got about 10 minutes till the raid train arrives. We're celebrating 2 years anniversary of Lady Arcaders. And then from there on, we got 2 more hours, so I gotta make some progress on this thing. And then we probably only have 1 more latex stream when I get back.
Are you ready for it?
When I get back from the Philippines before Comic-Con, so I've really got to make progress. Yeah, sorry, Dizzy. The boss has been angry, and so he keeps attacking everybody, so everybody's losing HP. Dizzy, if you check out the channel points, there's a revive option. Oh, is it not on? Okay, I'll double check it. Yeah, the timer. I need new sound for the timer, I think. But yeah, Dizzy, there's a revive channel point that'll give you hit points so you can do stuff.
Latex.
Okay, that's a problem. If the timer got me for reattacking. Man, that is not great. Alright, well, that's what we're going with. But yeah, if you check out the revive, Dizzy, you can revive. Oh no, you know it's gonna be skin tight latex pilot fixer. It's gonna be leggings, so that's what hopefully we'll get to that tonight. We'll start on the leggings. We just gotta finish the top first. I did have show parody disabled, so now it's enabled. Thanks for pointing that out, Jen. Okay, we got one more here. Don't like how this turned out. This means we're gonna have to add a patch. And I'll go over, that'll be fine. Okay. Fitendered end to that. A fitendered. Yes. Yes. Yeah, Dizzy, there's a revive in the channel points that will give you 10 hit points, and then you can use lightning again. All right, we need Pojo, how's the Pojo Dojo been? I didn't go to the gym at all this week, but we had cheer practice on Sunday. Okay, that'll work. So I should go tomorrow. It's Thursday. I could even go Friday because my flight's not till 12:30. Oh, you don't see the revive? It should be there in the channel points. Just gotta dig. Yeah, there's too many. I wish they had a better way of organizing the channel points. Because when you have too many things, it's just hard to find stuff. Oh, thanks for helping Dizzy out, Pojo. Okay, that's what we're working with. Oh yeah, there you go. Y'all are so helpful. Look at that. There you go. Thanks, I appreciate y'all helping each other out. Uh-oh. Matthew's like already #1. He's like, I'm keeping my spot this month. You're alive.
Latex.
Okay.
Latex.
Xenia, welcome in. How's it going? Medicite, welcome in too. Happy Valentine's Day. Y'all grab your Valentine from the channel points. Everybody gets like a randomized Valentine. Hope you're having a good day. Latex. That's what we're doing today too. We're part of the Lady Arcaders raid train, and they should be popping in anytime now. Anytime now. My music stopped. Be mine. All right, let's do this one. How's it going, Xenia? Happy Valentine's Day. Hope y'all are having a good day. Ryan got me this cute necklace and some chocolate.
What? I don't get you nothing.
Whatever.
Okay, I'll clean.
Okay. Still shaken up, but also... Wait, what's going on? Are you okay, Xenia? You're gorgeous. Aw, thanks. It's just a regular day. We're making some latex. We're making Kim Possible. Oh, you got a super cute Valentine's video from your partner? Nice. Oh yeah, Nintendo's. I didn't see your chat till now. Thanks. I really appreciate y'all helping each other out. Well, hope everything's okay. Actually, I need to sit. I stand doing latex for several hours and then I'm like, why does my back hurt? You thought he forgot me because they don't really celebrate in Germany? Oh, okay, yeah, that's legit. Ryan usually says he doesn't celebrate, but he decided to do something this year, so that was nice. Valentine's video. That's good. Yeah, I've been eating my chocolates all day. The lamb's been trying to eat the chocolates though. I've been like, no, hands off. What's the sitch? Wife of garbage. Hey, long time. How are you doing? Happy Valentine's Day. Hey, here we go.
Latex.
Here's the raid train.
Latex.
Welcome in, y'all. Thank you so much.
Latex.
Got like everybody here, the whole crew.
Latex.
Oh, we got multiple raids coming in. Yes, thanks for shouting out the raiders. Thanks to my admins shouting out all the raiders. Welcome in, y'all.
Latex.
This is the Lady Arcaders 2-year anniversary raid train. Want to send a few more in. Yeah, thanks, Beam Queen. And thanks for the follows. Feel free to follow if you want. All the follows are anonymous, but feel free to hang out and chat. For everybody new here, I'm Jared Kandra, and actually I think I can show you all my raid video in a little bit here, because I haven't done that in a while, to tell you about who I am. But for anybody who's not aware, we've been having this Lady Arcaders raid train to celebrate 2 years of Lady Arcaders, a group of women and feminine identifying gamers on Twitch, and yeah, it's been a great time. It started like 7 p.m. last night, I think, 7 p.m. Pacific, and we're going all the way to Thursday night or Friday night, something. So the raid's gonna keep going. But yeah, it's a good day to do it for Valentine's Day.
Are you ready for it?
Welcome in. Let me do this raid video real quick for you before we get started. This is a story about a lamb that's hungry. Yeah, going into attract mode, that's right. Early morning, he wakes up. Stop. This isn't a story about Lambsy.
Oh, right. This is a story about a girl named Jericandra.
It's my cosplay.
She used to make costumes constantly until the pandemic happened and everything changed. With Comic-Con closed and being stuck at home, she began playing video games and founded this cult.
Lambsy, it's not a cult, it's a clandra.
Oh, right. The Clandra. Well, we all know the truth. It's really the cult of the lamb. You all can all worship me with food now.
Lambsy,
Thank you.
you're not getting any dinner.
Oh, crap. Well, okay. For the past couple of years, she's been live streaming, creating music parodies, and continuing to make costumes, too.
I think you missed something.
I did? Oh, yeah, there's a big red dog.
No, there's no dog.
Oh, then what? What?
Latex.
Ah, yes. Yeah, I'll have to wear latex, and she makes latex, but disclaimer, latex is not her fetish.
But that ain't everything.
Oh, and she's a published author, cheerleader, snowboarder, world traveler, and surfs too. Did I get everything?
I think so. I wanna be an elf.
Oh, and she wants to be an elf and feed me.
Thanks, Lambsy. Welcome in, Raiders. So yeah, welcome in, Raiders. That's kind of all about me. Since I made that video, I also took up speedrunning, and I speedrun Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross, and Dragon Quest XI.
Latex.
Latex, Slug, how's it going? But yeah, welcome in. Grab a seat, grab your daily ether, grab some latex, and we're actually making a latex composable outfit today. I started on this a couple weeks ago, and I don't think we're gonna finish tonight either. So it's a process, but that's what we're working on. So we're just putting the sleeve on right now. But feel free to ask questions or tell me how your Valentine's Day has been going, if you celebrate. Okay, as I feared, we probably are a little bit over. That's okay. A friend of mine made her own Shigo costume last year out of different pieces she bought. Turned out nice. Yeah, Violet Vixen. What are you making right now, Violet Vixen? And Nintendo's, I have a friend who's gonna be Shigo with me, so I'm super hyped.
Latex.
But yeah, there's the info for the raid train. Y'all definitely check it out. Follow along. So it sounds like through into tomorrow night. We're gonna be keeping this thing going. Glad you understood. Yeah. You kind of have to learn to read autocorrect for the meaning sometimes. Especially as a streamer. But in general, as anyone who texts, I feel like. Working on a temperature project. Color chart puts a color to a range of temperatures. Crocheted. Oh, I have a friend who did that. What's interesting is she did it for the phases of her cycle. So depending on where she was on her cycle, she would do a certain color, and so it was her period blanket. I thought that was kind of a cool idea, actually. But I think she was doing one based on the weather as well. Alright, we're gonna get this sleeve done up the bottom seam next. Trying to see if I can keep up with a small year long. That's cool. I really like those kinds of projects. There's something to say about, you know, seeing like the progress over time of a year project like that. Oh, and you're doing granny squares? Nice. I haven't crocheted in a long time. My grandma taught me when I was 7. Turn the latex timer back on. Using perler cotton, 1.5 by 1.5. Okay, cool. Feels so daunting. Yeah, you're right. I used to love doing granny squares, but I think I started out, I made like I think I was trying to make a blanket, and it was a big granny square, and then I made granny squares around that one. Small granny squares. Very excited to see the makeup look that accompanies your costume. I love the Kim Possible and Shigo. Oh yeah, I know. I've been thinking about that. I've seen people do it, Wife of Garbage, where they do like the black lip thing to show. So I've got to figure out how exactly I want to do that. Not sure what the end product is going to be, but we'll figure it out when I get there. Heck yeah. So I equate that kind of stuff, Violet Vixen, to some of these TikToks that you see out there that are like a picture every month for a year, and then, you know, like making that match up, or even a video and making that match up for the whole year. Those kind of projects are just kind of cool. I think I want to do something like that. The closest I can do is like I did 10 years of work selfies. Hey, thanks for the follow. We have anonymous follows, but feel free to say hello or lurk if you prefer. Using lip sense lipstick works perfectly every time. It doesn't transfer. Okay. Maybe if I did bigger squares, it wouldn't be so bad. I have a work in progress throw. Need hundreds of 3-row squares for. Oh yeah. If it becomes, although with that kind of thing, like at least you can like say, all right, I can do a square a day or something. At least if you can break it down in that way in your head, and then you don't have a deadline, maybe that would help. I don't know. But anytime like you're like, oh, I got to do all of these things, it's just it sounds overwhelming. Okay, this is gonna go out. This is gonna go in. Move this up. That's right, get your daily ethers, y'all. Also, check out the Valentines in the channel points. I have randomly generated Valentines for you. Oh, it's what you do for Raven Lips. Black on top, gray on the bottom. Okay. Hey, can you post a picture in the Discord, Violet Vixen? I'm curious to see. I'm more a visual person, so I can't see it as much. Oh, I have the Raven. Some of the Valentines are funny, and some of them are just generic. You're gonna have so much MP. You guys listened to this track earlier today? Heck yeah! I love my chrono like remix music while I'm latexing. Wife of Garbage, how have you been? I don't think you've been to one of my streams in a while, and now I'm like mostly doing speedruns nowadays. Oh, Richard on YouTube, thanks. You love the Hungry Lamb. Everybody loves the Hungry Lamb, but he eats us out of house and home. So we love him, but it's tough. It's been like a year. I'm hanging a photo, so if I don't respond... Oh yeah, no worries. Thanks for hanging out. It's good to see you. I was just talking about earlier that I spent yesterday lining up some songs to dub over my Chrono Cross run tomorrow night. So we're gonna try like a musical Chrono Cross tomorrow.
Are you ready for it?
You're gonna kill I know, Matthew, you're killing everyone. Thankfully, we have a revive, so if y'all like are trying to use text or attack the boss, and it says you're dead, then you can get the revive in the channel points, and it'll give you 10 hit points instantly. But every time the boss attacks back, he AoEs 5 hit points, and so that's what's killing everybody. What's a counterattack? Okay, now we wait for the glue to kind of cure. Bob's like, I got plenty of HP, what you talking about? Slug? Oh God, have mercy. Slug, how's your Valentine's Day been? Anything fun? Are we doing the chocolate thing? I've been eating lots of chocolate today. Just saying. It's been good. A little dumb? What? Drew Mega Man today at like 4 a.m. not realizing it was Valentine's Day. Hey, every day's a good day to draw Mega Man, right? We just had Brood in here. Should have drawn something for the holiday. We just had Brood in here, and he's speedrunning Mega Man, and he's cosplaying as Mega Man as he's speedrunning Mega Man. So I think everybody can appreciate a little Mega Man on Valentine's Day. I'm hoping we can get this top done today, and then I can start on the leggings. So the leggings, I have this army green latex. That's what I'm just gonna make leggings and not like what do you call it? Not like parachute pants or anything. I'm just gonna do straight latex leggings. So. Yeah, cargo pants. I'm not gonna do cargo pants. Just gonna do the leggings thing. You know me, I tend to make my costumes the Jericandra latex version of them. I don't really go for accuracy. I go for what I think will look cool in a latex way. Yeah, baggy latex kind of doesn't look that good. Now you can do some cute like stuff with like puffed sleeves and stuff. But yeah, but in general, like, baggy latex isn't the greatest. I have seen some of that. I think I've seen that mostly with baggy, like, plastic. But always here for some artistic license. Yeah, I take a lot of artistic license. People are often like that shit, hero? People are often like, that's not accurate. And I'm just like, that's just how I do things. Doesn't poof out. Yeah, I've seen the poof. You can get it to poof, but then it has to be like tight around here and tight around here, and then it poofs in the middle. So, but yeah, I haven't done any of that, so that would take some extra work. And I think the latex leggings will look fine.
Are you ready for it?
It's fine. It's fine. Some shit just can't translate. Yeah. Well, let's not even go there, Violet Vixen. You know. some of the stuff that they come up with for costumes, it's just like, how is that gonna stay up? Like, how is that gonna hold your jiggly bits together? You know, some, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, exactly. Ridiculous. I still think it's funny that when people criticize a lot of female cosplayers for their costumes, and I'm like, there's a bunch of dudes that drew these things in the first place. It's like, what are you complaining about? I mean, not always, obviously, but that's, you know, the origins of comics is mostly based in that. Yeah, gravity is real. Alright. Gravity's your worst enemy? Alright, so this is where this gets tough. So, when you glue a sleeve, as you're putting it together, one side starts to get stretched more than the other, and you end up with it uneven. And so I try to do this method, and it's kind of hard to do, where you'll glue like a fourth of it, and then you'll switch, and then you try to glue the other way and switch, and then so you're trying to like keep the same amount of stretch on both ends in a way. And I'm not like great at it, so let's give this a try.
Latex.
Cup, how's it going? Thanks, Violet Vixen. I know I haven't worked on my emotes yet, Cup. I think it's funny that Brood even took some of them down. Hey, it's Gato. Okay, that side does seem to be being longer. Let's stretch this side. I think we're gonna get it. And pretty damn close to even. Look at that. Alright, what did I miss? At least you know why it's so cursed. He had to. Thrusting into. Oh dear. It was Ryan's favorite. Slurp kiss from Aelin Frog. Yeah, are you dead again, Slug? Oh no. Try the revive, Slug. It was Dizzy that had to use the revive earlier. It should be available again, I think. There's a revive in the channel points. Okay, we got a sleeve. There it is. Alright, we are gonna have to patch that shoulder though. It was a little bit iffy. Okay, now the other side.
Latex.
Great success, exactly. You live! Alright, let's cut this piece off. Okay, it's gonna be this onto this, or this onto this. Do that onto this. Move it up here. Move it down. Yeah, if you're just arriving, welcome into the Lady Arcaders raid train. Doing something a little different today. I thought about doing a speed run, but honestly, most of my speed runs are 4 or 5 hours, and so for a 2-hour slot, I was like, I could do one of the shorter runs, but then I'm not gonna be able to pay as much attention to the chat anyway. So I was like, this way I can we can make some latex together, and then I can chat and we can pay more attention during the raid train. So we're making Kim possible today. The sleeve turned out, Richard. It did. It did. Let's hope the second one turns out as good, if not better. Okay, so first up, we gotta glue the sides together. So this is the other side of the top. Yeah, and Richard, I'm still not mixing my glue. I'm still like full on 100% glue. Oh, Slug, what's a raid train? It's basically where you have a you know what Twitch raiding, right? So if you raid to someone else, you're bringing your viewers to them. So a train of raids is where you bring your raid to someone, and then they bring their raid to someone, and they bring their raid to someone, and then it's like a train. And so we've had this one planned since last night. And so every 2 to 3 hours, someone will raid to the next person, and next person, and this one is going to go all the way to tomorrow night, where they'll have their final event, attract mode for Lady Arcaders. So yeah, that's the basics of a raid chain. Oh yeah, and the link will show you like who's on the raid train, who's already gone, who's coming up next, all that fun stuff. Yeah. So yeah, lots of fun. Good way to make new friends, meet new people, and see like a lot of people do a lot of different stuff. If you hear the fan, it's because I have a fan blowing out the window. Because this stuff is not exactly good stuff to breathe in, per se. So, some people wear masks and gloves when they do latex. Over the years, I just haven't done that. But if I touch a lot of the glue, I'll go wash my hands. And then I always have like it pretty well ventilated here. And you kind of got to like keep your thinner, the solvent, like covered. because it evaporates really quickly. So yeah, toxic. In fact, I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'll be back. Okay. Yeah, ventilating. I used to wear a mask and stuff, but I don't know, just over the years I found I just don't need to. And I've been just fine. Yeah, every time we glue, we have to wait for the latex to kind of uncurl. So that's why you'll see this timer up here, and it's about 5 minutes. And whenever the timer goes off, then we start to glue, for the most part. Unless I put like too much glue, then we sometimes have to wait longer. Yeah, I'm kind of hyped about the Chrono Cross run tomorrow night. I haven't done a full Chrono Cross run in a while. And since I set up all the songs, I'm like, yes, let's do this. Oh, and also... I have this. Do I have this working? Yeah. Also, I'll be running Chrono Cross Links Percent in Frost Fatales
Latex.
on GDQ on March 7th. So that's another thing I've been working on the Links Percent, trying to get that time down in the meantime. How's it going, Slumberjack? Happy Valentine's Day. Grab a Valentine in the channel points. I have random Valentines for everyone in there. Hope you're having a good day. Richard on YouTube. Years ago, I did tests with gluing just one side. Oh yeah, post the results. One side gluing did great, except someone asked about peeling. Oh, peeling was a problem. Okay. Yep, yeah, that's why we glue both sides, so it becomes kind of one layer that just like turns into two latex layers into kind of one. It tries to mesh into one layer.
Are you ready for it?
You look great. Hope you had an awesome day. Happy V-Day, chat. Yeah. Did you do anything fun, Slumberjack? My partner got me a necklace and some chocolate, and I've been eating the chocolate all day, and I wore the necklace, so feeling pretty loved today. And then getting to do this today too has just been a lot of fun too. So being part of the Lady Arcaders group. Let's see if we can do this in one go. Okay, we do have a little leftover on that. It's like one side is a little bit longer. I'm gonna cut that off. Easy fix. Okay, so this side of the sleeve, we want to do the front first. So we're kind of gluing to that. And then this is the sleeve. And so we are gluing this way. So it's this side. So we wipe down with the solvent to get kind of all the dust out of there. It's dust and like powder. Because latex usually ships like in powder to keep it from sticking to itself. And so you want that kind of out of there, because that'll interfere with the glue. I put the paper down so that I don't get glue like all over my table, because it's kind of a pain to clean off. Seems to be very simple to learn to work with given my background, but then I remember it's like the exact opposite of my aesthetic. Oh, is it? Yeah, it's kind of a... I feel like latex isn't that hard to work with. And stretch fabrics in general are just kind of forgiving in some ways. Because it doesn't have to fit perfectly. My biggest struggle with it is patterning. So anyone who has patterning knowledge and knows really well how to pattern, especially for stretch fabrics, the only thing you have to really change is that you're not doing fabrics right side to right side, you're doing them right side to wrong side. And so the seam allowance can be a little smaller. Yeah, other than that, if you know how to pattern well, then there's a couple things to learn about the glue and how it works, and then that's it. Doesn't latex glue work the same as rubber and plastic cement where it fuses? Yeah, exactly. That's how it works. And this is rubber cement, essentially. So this is what I use, but there's a couple different brands. And yeah, it just kind of fuses together. I don't know if I got enough in there. Yeah, I know, Violet Vixen, like, you have a degree in... You went to school for that kind of stuff, right, Violet Vixen? Yeah, that's right. So yeah, I think the biggest barrier to entry for latex is just the fact that it's glued instead of sewn, and then it's just the little tricks, you know? Hey, oh no, welcome in. Welcome to the Lady Arcaders Raid Train 2-year anniversary. And we're making a latex compossible outfit. Or we're continuing to work on the latex compossible outfit. Degrees in fiber. And the boss is all over it today. Oh, fibery fabric. Okay, gotcha.
Latex.
Patterning is something I feel like I should understand, but I just cannot wrap my head around. I know, me too. Yeah, exactly. I have the hardest time, like, taking, like, this is a 3D thing, and, like, how do you make these 2D things and then they're gonna go together and be this 3D thing? It's so difficult. I can't, like, wrap my mind around that. It's very difficult. If I'm not following, yeah, exactly. So I've had to create my own patterns, and it's just been. I still, even with my existing patterns that I've honed over the years, I feel like I need to reconsult my friend who does stretch and does latex stuff, and be like, how should I change the shapes of these patterns? Because like there's just some, especially the leg pattern is just not. It's like wrinkly around the knees, and I just can't quite get the shape right. Yeah, it's a struggle. For some reason my brain's really good at that. Maybe I should ask you, Violet Vixen. I need to figure out my leg pattern, why that's so not right. Spatial reasoning, yeah, maybe it is something like that. Kind of abstract spatial reasoning, just not, yeah, totally, I feel that. Oh no. Happy Valentine's Day as well, and make sure to grab a Valentine in the channel points. Kind of hard when I'm not standing. Yeah, exactly. I know. I could probably send you a picture of my leg pattern though, and then maybe you can at least help me figure out why this. Maybe there's just something off with the shape. I don't think it's just fit. I think it's like shape. So. V is for Valentine's.
Are you ready for it?
Alright, it says we're ready to glue. I don't think we're ready to glue yet. This is not quite flat yet. Not quite flat. Damp, yeah, damp. Damp and curly. We don't want damp and curly. We want it like tacky and flat. So yeah, I totally feel you, Mina. Damp latex. So yeah, recently I made a pink catsuit. I hadn't made a catsuit in several years, and I'm just not very happy with the fit, I have to say. It's just, something's just off. Like, I see other people's latex catsuits, and I look at mine, and I'm like, why does mine not look like theirs? You know what I mean? So yeah, I need to look at some of the shapes of my pieces, I think. I think the sleeve is okay. Although I think the underarm is still weird. And then maybe right here is a little weird too. But the biggest frustration is the leg. But even like around the hips I kind of don't like how it fits around the hips too. These are all like little like imperfections. Like as a costume goes, like it's not going to be that big a deal, but it just doesn't look as aesthetically pleasing as it should, you know. Pattern is just a quality puzzling from a brain piece. Okay, cool. Thanks, Alex. And yeah, I'll take some pictures of some of my my leg pattern, and maybe even my leotard, like especially the gusset part. I feel like there's something there that's not right too. And then maybe there's just gonna be something that you can point out that's like, well, maybe this should be that way and that should be this way. Could probably learn it, or at least eventually brute force my brain. I'll never get the why. Oh yeah, yeah. Richard says patterns are difficult. I've made a few and slowly modified over time. Yeah, that's basically what I've done, Richard. Over the years, I've had a friend help me make patterns. I've modified those. I've started over from scratch, made my own pattern, and modified that over the years. I've taken pieces of that to make other pieces of the pattern. Yeah, it's a thing. I have no idea why things work the way they do most of the time. I just know it does. Sometimes you don't need to know why, I feel like, you know? Sometimes I really don't care why. I just want it to work. Okay, I think we're ready to glue. Knowing why can often help teaching folks. Yeah, that's true. My bestie Lauren is a why person, so teaching her stuff can be difficult. Yeah, if you don't know why, you're just like, this is just how it works. But why? Okay, so now shoulder to shoulder. I'm gonna not screw this up like last time. Like the last one I did. Alright, so it should go like that. Just don't want it to stretch. Richard copied wife's PJ. It's very forgiving, very loose fitting. Oh yeah, totally. What's funny is over the years I've had the latex patterns be too tight, and then I like loosened them up, and then they were too loose, and so it's such a like struggle, because you don't like neither. If it's too tight, it's more likely to rip, and then if it's too loose, it just doesn't look good. So that is the struggle. Okay, so this is shoulder to shoulder. Kind of get the corner for the sleeve too. And we wait. I feel like it's been kind of a crunch the last month to try to get this done for Emerald City Comic Con. Versus January, I was just like, oh, I was finishing the pink catsuit is what I was doing. And then I first started getting back into latex in November, December. And I was like, oh, I'll make a piece every week. And it just like, it just hasn't worked out that way. I would like to make a pink skirt to match the pink top I made a while back. Or I could wear the purple skirt that matches maybe. But I really want to make the I think for PAX in September, I want to make Jade Bunny Jade from Dragon Quest XI. So, and then that's like something I could wear for streams too, since I feel like I need to make more cosplays for the games I speedrun. And so that would be a good one. Alright, I'm gonna get some more water. I'll be right back. Okay. I went downstairs, got some water, and I had chocolate, but it was a really chewy one. Cosplay gives you speedrun power. It does. But I still gotta decide if the Jade costume I want to make, if it's gonna be a catsuit or a leotard. So the problem I've had with my leotards, and this is TMI.
Are you ready for it?
Are you ready for it? Is I feel like they kind of it moves around in the gusset, and it shows camel toe really bad. So versus like a catsuit, it spreads it enough that doesn't happen, and then it's, you know, everything's fully covered. So that's my dilemma. I want my leotards to like work nicer, but Power Girl, I can almost not wear Power Girl in public. Like I've worn it to cons, but it's a little scary. But again, it goes back to like, I think my pattern pieces are just not quite what they should be. Okay, that was better than the last shoulder. Also try gluing in a less stretchy layer down there. I was thinking about that. Okay, a less stretchy, so maybe like a thicker layer of latex. I wonder if Ryan ordered DoorDash or something. Because you know how panties have like a separate layer there, like a vanity panel or something? That's kind of what I'm imagining, but maybe, yeah, like you said, maybe a thicker one that's going to be less stretchy. That's a good idea. Because they do have different thicknesses for latex, and I usually do 0.3 or 0.4 millimeter, but they have 0.5. I think that the trouble is just getting a piece of the 0.5, or gluing a couple layers together. Could do that. Anyways, yeah, something I need to try. Actually, I should try to fix Power Girl if I'm going to wear it to Emerald City in that way. Because it is a little unnerving walking around and you're like, oh, are my bits staying in there? Suddenly fits, exactly. I mean, it could be worse, right? The whole latex outfit explodes and you're naked. I mean, that's happened. Would a cleaning cloth do? It's super thin, soft, might not show creases. A cleaning cloth? It's a thought, but yeah. So in general, gluing to clean glasses, but so gluing fabric to latex, it doesn't want to stay real well. So that's the other thing. So I think the thing is to have like some thicker, less stretchy layers of latex or something. So even putting the zipper in, we have to add layer upon layer of glue to the zipper tape. Otherwise the zipper tape won't stick to the latex. So I think we'd have the same problem with any kind of fabric. But good thought. Come on. Doing that. Some of those adhesive undies here, bits. Oh, that's a thought. That's a thought. But yeah, maybe I should look into that. All right, these are good ideas. Thanks. First world cosplay problems. First world latex cosplay problems. Here's a Oh, did the music stop? Okay, we did that. Time for glue. Latex cleaning ASMR. You'd be surprised how people like latex ASMR in general. Like the whole it sounds like a condom or something, you know? My friends used to joke with me because I'd walk through the con in a latex catsuit and if the legs rubbing together, it would sound. They're like, it sounds like sex. Squick, squick. Yeah, exactly. Not remotely surprised. Okay, after this, we have to do the sleeve, and then I think the top's done after that. I might have to do some patches and stuff, but we can do that later. So we can start on the leggings. Yay! And so for leggings, Violet Vixen. Speaking of patterns, I have not used this. I can't even see the whole thing. So this is like a legging pattern I made years ago. And I made a pair of vinyl pants out of it. But I've not made latex pants out of it. So I was gonna try to mess with that and maybe the leg for my latex catsuit and try to see what makes sense. Godspeed. So yeah, versus the latex leg. There's just like one leg versus. So I think what's gonna happen is like this. It's gonna go like this. Oh, that's the back. This is the front. And then I'm just gonna have something that goes across, I think, so. Yeah, and then straight up the middle. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So this is probably more accurate than the leggings that I have only made one pair of pants with. Do the leggings pattern, get a better idea. Yeah, that's true. The problem with this is the problem with my cat suit. Like I think there's just something off with the shape. But I'm also going for speed too. I don't like have a lot of time to perfect the pattern. That's how I tend to do things, actually. I make something, and then I'm like, all right, next time I make that, I'm gonna make it better. Turn the rounded up part into right. Yeah, exactly. Which is kind of what the leggings pattern is. I think when I made this, it has much more. It's much more straight, and I think the curves on the legging pattern are better, or on the catsuit pattern are better. But this is kind of the shape for the waist, at least. I didn't even mark where the front and the back was. I think this is the front. Yeah, must be. It's kind of pretty high-waisted there. So yeah, we're gonna have fun with patterns, I think. And I don't know if I'm gonna make a new pattern. I might as well. The longer curves the back, yeah. The other thing is, this is too short. I've noticed on my cat suit.
Are you ready for it?
There, it seems like it'll go to my ankle, but when I put the cat suit on, it seems to be much more mid, like calf almost. All right, here we go. Cool. This one I did a better job. Okay. Starting to look like something. I always have trouble finding leggings because I'm a leggy girl with short torso. No, I think I have a longer torso. I used to compare myself to my bestie because she was taller than me, but she had longer legs and shorter torso, and her nipple height was different. Like we measured nipple height because there was like a different in a neckline when we were trying to make each other dresses. Let's see. Richard says maybe use catsuit legs to make a new pattern. You should get crafting paper at the art supply. Yeah, I have my paper. I think that's what we're gonna do, Richard. I think that's what we're gonna do. Oh wow, I love that stuff. I know, it's kind of funny. Like I think I made my first latex dress for a friend, for this friend, and I'd only made stuff for myself before that, and it was basically a similar pattern to my own, and it for some reason like mine would show a little cleavage and then the same thing on her would not, and that's when we started discovering like we have different shoulder to nipple height differences there. Hey, Piper! Welcome in, Piper! Do I have a mod that can shout out Piper for me? What were you playing? Were you playing the Tomb Raider still? Were you raiding the tombs?
Latex.
Y'all, if you don't know Piper, definitely give her a follow. She is... Oh, you've been playing Skull and Bones. Okay. She plays all kinds of games.
Latex.
She really loves some good boning tender, apparently. But yeah, she really loves Mortal Kombat and Xena. Warrior Princess, and Laura Croft. All the girl power kind of stuff. Not feeling great. Oh yeah, you got the Rona. I hope you feel better quick, Piper. It's never fun. I've had it 3 times. It's never fun. But yeah, thanks for the raid. We're chilling here for another 40 minutes, and then we're taking the raid to the next person in the train. I has the Rona not even hit the peak? Oh, man. Okay. Whew. Well, I hope the skull boning was good. And yeah, hopefully that fever comes down and you get better quick. At least you don't have to work tomorrow, right? that's something. It's good to acknowledge the positive things. Oh. So yeah, next on the docket, we're gonna be making a new legging pattern. You don't work till Tuesday? Nice. Well, I hope you feel better. I'll be doing Chrono Cross speedrun tomorrow with a musical twist. I have a bunch of music songs planned for the run to make it kind of more fun. So if you're around and not playing Skull and Bones, hope to see you there. Ears just perked? Oh yeah, I fight. Yeah, I fight. How was your Diablo 2 run? I think was that last night? No, the night before. And then what did you get around to a Chrono Cross run at all, or was it just Diablo 2? Yeah, it'll be good to see ya. Died at Duriel. He just had a sliver of HP left. No, so close. Diablo 2 is a classic. But I can't imagine like speedrunning it. I never would have thought to speedrun Diablo 2. It definitely puts a different spin on it. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, totally. Honestly, I saw you were doing Chrono Cross, and I was like, oh, Chrono Cross. But then it wasn't Chrono Cross. But yeah, Diablo 2 is cool. But yeah, we'll be doing my first Chrono Cross run in like a month, like full all the way through tomorrow night. So that'll be good. That'll be a good practice. Legging pattern. Gotta keep track of the time too. How's our boss damage? Okay, still kind of the same usual suspects right now for boss damage.
Beautiful underscore Piper just resubbed for 20
Piper!
months. Yay.
Oh, thanks so much for 20 months and using your Prime. I appreciate that. 20 months in the Clandra. Alright, let's bring a character in to say hello, shall we? Stop the music. Oh yeah, we haven't seen this in a while.
And rage of crimson red, we fill men's souls with darkest dread.
Are you ready for it?
That is your
The
fate.
Gathering! I just can't help it. I'm just so angry right now. Oh my god. Who are you? Oh. You're from the Clandra? Oh, okay. Jerry Candra mentioned something about that. Something about live streaming or something. I guess that's cool. Well, welcome. Jerry Candra's really awesome, so I can put aside my anger for a little while for her sake. Yeah, welcome to the Clandra. Thanks for subscribing, and I hope you have a great time watching her play video games and sing and stuff. I don't know, all that weird stuff. But enjoy your latex. I gotta go and take out my anger on someone right now. Do you know anyone? Because I have a lot of anger. I should get out of my system. Okay. Alright, bye.
I am Supergirl.
I forgot about that one. We haven't seen that one in a while. You've never seen that one? Well, thanks for resubscribing and being part of the Clandra for 20 months, Piper. I haven't seen that costume in a while, too. That was my first piping project, that Red Lantern Supergirl. It's spandex, not latex, but... yeah, that's the first time I ever did piping. It was interesting. Red Lantern Supergirl's angry. Angry. Okay, we're almost there. This thing's still pretty curly right now. Oh yeah, Piper, make sure to get your Valentine and the channel points if you haven't yet. Oh, we haven't done the love command at all yet. Let's take our time tonight, boy, and stop all this TV watching. So let's just turn down the lights and go down the hall to a sanctuary, something that
We
you
can't kiss.
might recall.
I'll get pregnant.
No, God, please, no, no!
Haven't seen Daddy Zhongli in a while. Alright, I guess this is good enough. Let's see if we can do this. Gotta swap back and forth. Yeah, buddy, we did it. I love when the sleeve comes out even. Sleeve or a leg. Okay. So, I mean, we should do some minor patches and stuff later, but this is it. This is it. Impossible top. Kim Possible crop top, sleeved crop top. Yeah, it's a little puckery in the armpit. I feel like that's something I still gotta work on, patterning wise. Alright, let's take a picture of that. And then we can start patterning leggings. Heck yeah! Try not to get my feet in there. People don't need to picture my feet. You crocheted a couple squares, yay! Okay, let's set this aside. We have about 30 minutes to at least start on the legs. Alright, we're gonna have to move this back. Latex. Free feet in this economy? Absolutely not. Hey, July Manx, how's it going? Am I saying that right? July Manx? Good night. Good night as in you're leaving? If so, thanks for saying hi and good night. Hope you had a good day. Okay, I'm gonna make some room here. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, here's our leg pattern. We can start with that. Just gonna go off the table. Oh, in Florida it's nighttime? Yeah, it's pretty dark outside here in Seattle too. But how are you doing? Welcome in. Alright, let's put this here. How do I want to do this? Maybe like... No, I have to remember I have to keep room. Because this is the shape that we're going for. So it's similar front and back. That's front and back. Why is that? Oh, okay. That's why. Okay, so whatever I do, I want to turn it. I could turn it this way. It's got to with my keyboard and mouse. Okay, let's start with this kind of shape. Been itching to get my yarn hoard out of the basement and start working on something. Ooh, maybe tomorrow. Nothing like getting inspired from seeing other people or hearing about other people working on it. All right, I'm just gonna kind of draw a little bit here, just to kind of get the basic shape that I think I'm wanting. This black marker's running out. Okay, this is the pattern I know somewhat fits. And latex. Okay, that seems somewhat similar. So obviously my catsuit leg pattern has some more curves in it than the leggings did. But I find the curves still don't help the knees any. The knees are the worst part. But I think that's what we're going for. Also that length seems... the front or just the back? So crotch to crotch. And then it's way up here. Or is it this way? No, I think it's definitely fitting better this way. Okay, so if that's the front, that's the front. Is that right? Okay, that's what we have. Just want to make sure. I definitely have that. It's interesting that that is wider at the base. Like I'm actually kind of surprised that the front and back crotch seems to match that legging pattern perfectly. Okay, but this is also vinyl versus latex. But vinyl should have had more of a seam allowance. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go put those leggings on that I made that pattern with. I'll be right back. Okay, I think this is the leggings I made. With that pattern. But I guess I folded down so it's not as high waist. I folded down and made a waistband. And it looks like I took it into and the knees are still kind of crappy. But that means that this seam allowance is bigger. And this one's longer. I guess what this is telling me is that this pattern might be okay. Except that it needs to be tighter. Unless I didn't have seam allowance on it. Huh, so maybe I'll just try this. I mean, these fit pretty well. Maybe the crotch is a little bit gathery. So the crotch part would be this front part. What about the back part? To measure the ankle. Oh, okay, good point. It's about 8 inches. And that's my ankle is 9.5 inches. So maybe there's not a seam allowance. Yeah, okay, the catsuit leg is 10.5 inches. So there's probably not a seam allowance then. Yeah, good thing I measured. Huh. Although latex is gonna stretch, so that's not like the worst thing in the world, but crotch to crotch is 22 inches. Twenty-four inches. So the bad thing about latex is there's not a lot of ease in modification. So if you don't get it right the first time, you're kind of stuck. And so you have to just make it different the next time. Maybe I do follow this general catsuit shape. Stretch stuff pattern can be either exactly smaller. Yeah, and with latex they often say you should do slightly smaller to make it tighter. I think part of the problem that I'm experiencing on the catsuit part of this is that the spot where it goes in for the knee is not at the right spot. But that's like a redo the whole pattern situation. Knee area from the cat's pattern here. Alright, and then that's so it feels like the knee is too far up. Let's do this again. It like bunches in the wrong spot, I think. And so if I measure this like this, Mind you, the pattern already is too small to measure all the way. So it's already tight. So it's there. There. Maybe it's just too tight in the knee. It is hitting the right spot, but it's just very... There's like a gap like that big. That's probably too much. Okay, where did I put my... Here. Okay, knee is about 15 inches. And this is... Well, it's not... 13 and a half.
Latex.
Okay, it's probably just paper trying to fit around it is not great. Hey son, how's it going? Happy Valentine's Day. Grab a Valentine from the channel points. Have randomized Valentines for everyone. We're working on Kim Possible. We're starting on the leggings. I don't know, I think it's probably just because of how the pattern the paper doesn't quite go around like it should, so it's hard to really judge. $13.5 versus 15 really isn't that bad for latex, so yeah, maybe I just trace the knee. I've already gone off the paper, unfortunately. Pretty hefty size difference. Ratio on the ankle was streamed and fire alarm went off? What? Misha? I think it was like 8 inches to 10 or something. 8 inches to 9.5 for ankle. So 1.5 inch difference. Does that fit well? I mean, this one does. Of course, I added elastic. No, see, that seems loose. I wonder if maybe this isn't the pattern I made these leggings with. Doesn't make sense. Because that's like 12 inches around. Unless I cut them short. But they're not like extra short either. Because that would be like way up here. So that's not. I don't think I cut that much off. Maybe I'm gonna check one more time for if I have another legging pattern. Because maybe these aren't this isn't the pattern I used to make these leggings. I'll be right back. Yeah, that's so weird. That's the only legging pattern I have. Alright, well. Only got a couple minutes left before we raid out. So I think I just want to figure out what I'm doing about this pattern, and that's all we're gonna get to tonight. Cool, looks like the next person is just starting up, so we'll give them a couple minutes here. Yeah, it did fly by fast, but I got the top done, so I'm happy about that. Indie Villain, thanks so much for crafting for us on the raid train. Honestly, this all feels like magic to me, but it looks great. Oh, thanks, Indie Villain. Yeah, it was fun sharing this with y'all. So yeah, once I get back from the Philippines, I go to the Philippines on Friday. And once I get back, I'll be doing these on every Wednesday night again. So just to kind of keep up my latex crafting creativity going in between speedrunning. Big projects are just a bunch of small projects, but it's true. Like we got the top done. That's a piece of the project. So hope you have a great trip. Thanks. All right, so. I got a starting soon screen up. I think I copied a raid message for y'all from the last one. Just get this up. Thanks, Violet Vixen. I probably will. Alright, let's do this. We'll add a couple of these emotes in. Okay, so if we want the raid message, here you go. Feel free to copy and paste. We are going over to the next person in the train, which is Karaoke. I assume I'm saying that right. Thanks so much for having me as part of the train today. I am, yes, cool, yay. Alright. Let's get this going. Hope y'all have an awesome rest of your Valentine's Day. And, an awesome, great time in the raid train. And thanks for hanging out while we did some latex. I will see you around. See you on the flip side. Bye.